Hello guys, and welcome to a new Steel Division video today by me, Vulcan. Today I have for you a 3 vs 3 on Colombelles, and in this one I'm going to be playing with the 15th Infantry Scots. Now I am playing this live, so I'm not entirely sure how this will go. I'm not too familiar with the people I'm playing with. I believe I played against or with Q2521 before, so that'll be interesting, and hopefully they're alright. Let's jump down some recon at the start, and we'll get them into position. So probably just going to pop them into that building. It's quite a common building to put recon in, and we'll have this guy run up the road, and I'm probably going to unload him pretty early, honestly, just so that I can see anything coming down here. And I'm going to counter that with an AT gun. So I'm going to put an AT gun in exactly the same position, just sort of here. Yes, it does leave me sort of open to a bombing strike early on, but I should be okay. Aside from that, I think I'm going to bring up one Churchill. I also want to get the AVRE on the go today. I haven't used the AVRE in a very long time, and I really want to try it again, make sure that it's still sort of viable in some ways. It would rely on me maybe pushing through the town or factory with Q maybe. So we'll have a look later in the game, see if we can make that AVRE useful. Because I really just want to try it out, and if I forget, well, too bad. Let's just get a rifle leader to come up with the AT gun. Somebody's already started the counter, so just going to have to speed things up a little bit. I'm going to spread out some rifles as well, just to make sure that the front line stays where it is. Let's have a unit go up to here. Probably need a couple more rifles, actually. Trying to work out, it's probably quicker to come from here, honestly. Making sure I'm putting them on the road just to make sure that they are fastest to their location, like from the beginning. Because normally what I'd do if I had enough time is I'd put down all my troops and then line them all up on the road. At the moment though, I'm pretty rushed. I think I'm going to need another AT gun for this right side. I'll probably be tasked with holding the road as well, so let's sort that out. There is an AT gun here from Q. But, I mean, too many AT guns is never a thing, so let's just go with that. And that should do nicely. We'll bring in another rifle leader just to make sure that we have the veterancy over here. And I'll have that drop off probably into that building. Should be able to cover both of those AT guns I just dropped. Hopefully, we'll see. And I'll just fill the gaps where needed. I'm deploying a little bit short, honestly. I will make it work. I might just make a push up this road. This road is like generally undefended, or at least there's like only one unit here. So if I come into a lot of sort of contention in the middle with somebody coming down this road, I'll probably push down this road instead. As you can see, there's already a bulge in the middle of the map, and we're already running a +1, so we'll see how it goes. We're playing against two 12th SS Panzers today, and a third Fallschirmjäger, so I've got to watch out for the Boy to Fireflies. Other than that, I should be okay. Once the Fireflies are down, I'll have 17 pounders to deal with the Panthers anyway. I've got multiple 2-star 17 pounders on this division, so should be perfectly okay. So let's unload these chaps to make sure I can see what's going on down the road. We'll have them just run up, and I guess I may as well just have this attack move up the road as well. I'm going to unload this rifle squad actually early, and we're going to run them to that tree line. I'm going to have the Churchill just continue to fast move up as well. Let's make sure that my AT gun remains in line of sight. At the moment it's not. I'm just going to put it on a normal movement order forwards. And maybe we can hit the 222. We're going to get the MMG carrier and the command carrier to move all the way over to this right side. And we're going to move forwards these rifles into these tree lines which haven't been secured by the opponents. I'm going to move forwards this 6-pounder and this one as well. And it looks like we're going to have to look for a side shot onto the Boy to Firefly. And my Churchill's going to come down to this right side as well, because there's nothing I can do about that Firefly otherwise. It looks like it's just sort of... Okay, it's going to be aiming at my Churchill. Please don't one-shot me. Okay, I managed to get out of line of sight in time. That's good. That's very good. Alright, so we're going to make a push down this road instead. I'm going to probably bring up another recon squad. And I'm just going to get all of my command carriers together and MMG carriers because I just want them to be out of the way of that Firefly. I don't want to give them any free kills. No point. There's a push coming through here from Rinos. He is going to get hit there. Oh, his mortar carrier went down. That's not good. Although his Cromwell should be able to deal with the Pack 41 Gaelic with the help of the Cromwell 5. Should get pinned down yet immediately, so that's nice. One rifle squad holding the town on its own at the moment, so looks like we're going for a push in the centre of the map. 52% territory at the moment, not too much in our favour. So I really need to take advantage of this ground in the middle. If I can get my AT gun into a decent spot on this tree line, I could probably take out the 258 there, which would be nice. I need to move forwards my rifle squad as well, let's not forget about that. Same with this one, needs to start moving forwards. Okay, we'll bring in our second Churchill 5. And we're going to make a push for this sort of tree line here.
Waiting for orders.
Okay, so I'm going to bring the 6-pounder over a little bit, just so that I can't be hit from long range down the road. Make sure we target the 258 first. Okay, please one-shot it. Okay, we're in a bit of trouble. We're going to have to rely on this 6-pounder. That was interesting. They must have had some recon there that spotted that, but there's like a big old APC train coming down the middle of the map now. I'm going to buy another AT gun as soon as I can. Because we're going to have to fend that off. There's also an AT gun here from Rinos, which is in a nice place, so we can try and go from there. Let's move up this road here and push forwards with the Churchill. So we lost a couple units. I need to tell this guy to unload his AT gun, and maybe we can ambush some of these vehicles. I'll get rid of that message. Oh, can we get the side shot onto the Firefly? No, he's forward facing at the moment. Oh, bailed it out. I bailed out the Firefly. That's so good. That's so good. Okay, let's continue to move forwards the 6-pounder then. Maybe we can get into a position to side shot some of these 222s and the 259s and so on. If he stops to engage, then I've got an easy shot with the 6-pounder. Oh, this is good. This is good. We're going to like ambush the hell out of these guys. Yeah, there goes the 258. That AT gun's done its job. It needs to fall back, preferably. Looks like my MMG carriers have just broken through. I'm going to need some support here, so we'll bring up a honey, because I need something that can actually penetrate these APCs. And we'll move up our recon so we can continue to see what's happening here. Got another Churchill coming on the way, which is fine. Let's make sure that we kill off that. I'm going to get this into the tree line. And then we should have line of sight onto the 258 and the 222. Let's target the 222 first. Great. Okay, so I think we've contained this. They haven't contained me yet. I need to get these guys back though. Goodbye to the Aufklärer. Okay, we're going to come back with these command carriers. I need some AT really, so that's where the Honey Stewart will come in handy. See if we can kill off this 222 here. I'm going to continue to move forwards the Recce there. We'll move forwards on back this MMG carrier. That needs to fall back. We've got rid of the Firefly, I think. It died. And hopefully we can get line of sight onto the 259 here. Bring up another Honey Stewart for this push down the road. Yep. AT gun did its job. Probably take out the next one. We'll do an attack move up the tree line. Great. So we're a lot more likely to stun their Boy to Cromwell than they are my Churchills. We did take out the 222 by the looks of things with the HE shells, so that worked out nicely. We'll get the honey up here, and then we should be in a decent position to start rushing them again with the MMG carriers. Just going to turn them around, send them back the opposite direction. Those MMG carriers are basically there to help with any infantry. These guys need to fall back because otherwise they're going to get overrun. And we need to bring in some more rifles just to make sure that we can maintain the hold on that position, because he's pushing me with a lot of infantry now. In terms of this town, it looks like Q's done a great job with his airborne engineers pushing forwards. He's using his howitzers to pin down the infantry he's engaging so that he can continue to advance. Really, really nice job. Push forwards is these Churchills. We'll get probably one of these to go up there. We'll get one to go up there. We'll get one to go up the main road. And these two can sort of hang out with the airborne troops. So we're just going to continue to fast move the honey forwards. If there's not an AT gun here, we should be fine to like take out a couple of APCs and so on, which would be really nice. If I can get line of sight, for example, onto this half track, I might be able to slam that. I'm going to need some dingoes here to give myself the veterancy onto these honeys, because they don't have any inherently. Alright, we're making a lot of ground here. I like it. Okay, there goes a 259. Absolutely slamming these guys. I love it. This is the beauty of the 15th Infantry Scots, is that they have these really good AT guns. They have plenty of them, and they also have these amazing fire support like vehicles. So the Churchill 5s here, for example, are just so good. The only other thing I'm going to need now is more infantry to push forwards. I'm bringing in the unvetted ones just because I don't want to waste my veteran ones. Let's push those guys back to there, because the veteran ones hold a lot better and do a lot of damage. Oh wow, we're breaking through behind enemy lines here. This is nice. Yeah, we've created a little pocket there. That's probably just going to be some infantry. Let's push forwards the rifles. Churchill 5 should be able to help me out here. Making a big old bulge in the middle. It looks like the guy on the right side was the one to surrender. Rifle should get pinned down in the open. That's not too much of a problem. Just need to bring in a unit that can provide the fire support I need. So we'll probably go for another honey here, I think. There is a plane coming up. We have a Mustang in the sky. Okay, we're okay for now. Let's stop this from firing. I don't want that to open up. We'll bring back this command carrier to help with the Panzer Grenadiers there, because they are pinning down my rifles in the open. Dingo can latch on to the honey. I'll probably just give it a fast move order to nearby, and then I'm going to like shift right click follow order. So same here, we'll do the same for the Churchills. Okay, let's continue to move on. Would be good if this honey could hit something. Okay, my infantry's pinned down. Do I want to pin them down? Probably not. Or fall them back, that is. And we're going to bring in a Tripolston. I think that plane's dead though. Yeah, Mustang took it out. Took out the Boyd Cromwell. That's fantastic. We'll move. I'm going to fast move this Churchill round. And I might also bring back one of my honeys, but I'm not entirely sure. I'm going to follow the one on the top side. We'll fast move towards there, and then again right click and follow. Great. This Churchill needs to move down, get in line of sight of these half tracks. We're making a massive hole here in the front line. Command carrier is getting on to line of sight of the Panzer Grenadiers, which is fantastic. Let's continue to move forwards the honey. I need them to use their 30 cal to pin down the Panzer Grenadiers. So we're going to fast move into 600 meter range. I may as well use the Churchill here as well to engage the Panzer Grenadiers. I'm just going to do it with a fire position order. I'm going to have to zoom in to make this work. There we go. Right, so we'll have these chaps move up. And we're just going to deploy them into the buildings to make sure that we cover ourselves from infantry. Honeys should do their job on their own. Let's continue to move up the Churchill here. And this is just a sequential destruction of that right flank. There's not really much even the AI can do about that. Just giving us too much ground, and I'm just taking full advantage. That Panzer II is doing a decent job. Churchill 5's helping out with the rifles there. Should be able to move forwards and take care of that soon. Ideally I want phase B, which is in 30 seconds, and then I can get something a bit more potent to take out the Panzer II. So Honey's come in, getting rid of those Panzer Grenadiers nicely. Propulsion's also there to help out. I'm just going to continue to attack, move forwards these rifles, let them be pinned down, I don't mind. And we're going to push onto this tree line as well. So there goes another command carrier. Not too concerned about that. I'm concerned about this Pack 38 though. I'm going to have to predict where that's going to come out, because otherwise I'm going to be in a bit of trouble. Let's move up these rifles. We'll make sure they attack move. Okay, I'm going to probably... Okay, it's going to be on that side, so we'll fire preemptively at the edge of that building. We should be able to pin them down. Oh, and they got bombed. Nice. Okay, let's continue to push up with the Honey there. On the left side, I feel like the Fallschirmjäger player put way too much into this town. And there goes an off map. And it doesn't seem like this game's going to last very long, honestly. Currently running the +2, 62% territory lead. We lost a little bit of ground in the middle. Let's push forwards the 6-pounder here. We can probably make some ground with these chaps. We need to make sure those rifles don't get hit by the Panzer II for too long. Get them out of line of sight. We'll fall them back. We found some Alcala there, so that's good. Let's continue to move up the 6-pounder here as well. And we now have access to better tanks. So I'm going to bring in a Crocodile for the mid. It's quite expensive, but has a decent AP power. We'll be able to take care of this Panzer II. Then I'm going to bring in a couple more rifle squads, and that can just be used to continue to push. I'm also going to want a 17-pounder as soon as possible now as well. Right, so I'm going to get the rifles up there. Is there any way I could get something to the spawn? I might be able to get this MMG carrier to a spawn. That AT gun is probably going to kill my Honey if I'm not careful. Let's get behind the building. So this is where the Churchills come in handy. Just going to line up my dingo there behind the buildings. Just hide. And I'm not sure quite what that's firing at. I think it was firing at a rifle squad there. To be fair, that AT gun could just one-shot my Churchill, but I don't think it will. Let's just move back the Churchill 5 here, and we'll bring up probably another one, honestly. Okay, so I'm not quite sure what that Pack 40 was aiming at. It's going for the MMG carrier. That's good, because it allows my Churchill to get time on target. Fantastic, okay. So that's got a really low chance of hitting. If it hits and penetrates, I'm going to be very mad. It did not, so that's a very dead Pack 40. Good, okay. Right, now we can get the Honeys to go again. Continue to push forwards with the rifles. Actually, I'm going to leave those rifles in the building because they're being pressed by Panzer Grenadiers. We'll have these command carriers come up. And I'm going to need some more recon on the front here, so we'll bring up another recce squad. It looks like we've captured that spawn, which is nice. So that means they're going to have to spawn on the right side of the river, which is very useful to know, at least. Let's bring out the Honey so we can get some machine guns onto these infantry squads. And I may as well move up the Tripolston as well, because that can be useful as fire support. Great, so one of our 6-pounders did just get destroyed. I'm going to supplement that with another 17-pounder in the middle. Let's make sure our Crocodile's on the way here. Going to take its sweet time, I'll tell you that much. That's okay. Honeys do have their machine guns on target. Let's get that dingo to continue following. We're going to have the command carrier move up here. And there's another AT gun moving into that tree line that I'm a bit scared about. That is the Pack 40, did it not die properly? I'm not entirely sure, but either way, we're going to have to make sure that we target that properly. Looks like it's targeting my rifles at the moment, which is absolutely fine. I can probably sacrifice a command carrier to try and get rid of it. Never mind, Honey did the job. Okay. Let's continue to push up here. And we'll get the Churchill to come round. Again, Honey's doing the job. Bring up some more rifles to the middle, I think. And I think I might also just bring up this 17 pounder. It'll be a lot quicker to use the 17 pounder to take out the Panzer II. And I'm just going to have this Churchill move up towards the right side spawn. So let's get that behind the hangar there. And we'll continue to fast move the Churchill up. And we'll have that engage the AT gun. And we'll probably just fire preemptively ahead. I think there's going to be something pretty heavy coming down the road there. So let's bring up a 17 pounder for the right side. Oh, he bailed it out. First shot. God damn. If that had happened before, I would have been mad, but I think we got away with it once, and that's okay. Right, let's move this Honey up then. We need to get that Dingo to follow that Honey instead, because there's no point in following a dead Churchill. There is a Jagdpanzer on the way. Churchill 5 went down to a Tiger E. Okay, so we have a 17 pounder here, which is fine. Let's just move that up the road. Like, the most annoying thing is when you lose units to units you probably shouldn't lose them to. So again here, Jagdpanzer is savaging my units. That's fine. That's not very annoying. But what's annoying is when you let things die for free. So for example, that Honey Stuart going down to the Panzer Grenadier, that was unnecessary. Churchill 5 finally blows up. Let's unload this recon so that we can see if there's anything coming down this road. Okay, good. So we're just pushing all the way through. We're struggling a little bit in the middle. That's mainly because I'm not really concentrating on that location. I'll bring up the 17 pounder. I thought I already brought one up to the middle, but maybe I lost it while I wasn't looking. Oh well, we'll continue to move forward this 6 pounder as well. 17 pounders in a decent spot. Just got to keep moving that up. Got rifles there to protect them. Probably need a command infantry, honestly. So I'm going to invest in a rifle leader with the command Stuart on the next tick. And there's also a Whitman on the right, so let's bring that up. Where is our 17 pounder here? It's there. Okay, cool. Let's unload. And we may as well just push that up the right side of the river then. I think I need to be careful of this Churchill, for sure. That's kind of just gone ham down the road. Might be able to get it up and to the left.
Ready, sir.
Did I just kill that Jagdpanther? Or Jagdpanzer? I think I might have.
Prepare AP just in case.
Oh, god damn. I just lost that 17 pounder. I was just going back to check it and I lost it. Okay, well this 17 pounder should do the job against the Tiger E if it wants to penetrate. There is currently 4 minutes left until we win outright, unless the enemy surrenders.
Get ready, boys.
And there goes the Tiger. Okay, good. So let's not lose another 17 pounder to this Jagdpanzer, because I feel like that's happened twice now. And if we can get rid of that, then we can continue to push again. Right, let's just make sure that we are moving as fast as we can towards that right side. I'm just going to get onto the road there, and I'm going to have to wait for this 17 pounder to get up. I can probably, I don't know if I can pick that up with the MMG carrier there. I don't think I can. I don't think it's heavy enough. So what I'll do is bring up a command infantry with the command Stuart. I think the command Stuart can pick up the 17 pounder quite easily, so we'll do that. Let's move back that rifle squad into the tree line.
Delighted, sir. Truly delighted.
So one thing never to do, don't lose your AT guns like I did in this game. Looks like the last opponent surrendered, and after 17 minutes and 16 seconds, we kind of destroyed the enemy. Q didn't lose a single unit throughout that game. Wow. Okay. I lost quite a lot. Mainly because I was being so damn aggressive. What did I lose specifically? It was a lot of these MMG carriers, command carriers, 6-pounders, of course, to the 222 and the 257 artillery. Jagdpanzer took out a 6-pounder Tripolston and the 17-pounder. So I only lost one 17-pounder to the Jagdpanzer in the end. And I lost the two Churchills to superior opponents of the Tiger E and Jagdpanzer, so that's okay. Honey's racked up some nice kills onto those half-tracks, which is exactly why I brought them up. 17-pounders picked off the units that I needed to, and that was pretty much job done at the end of the day. That was very nice from Q, getting the 0 losses there throughout the game. Very, very nice. Well played. So, there you have it. That is where I'm going to leave it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.